we are. We're live. Okay.
We are live.
Hello. I know I need to mute that. Okay. So welcome everybody. We are here with the guys from the Guardian Project, and we're going to play some Commander. We challenged them about a week ago, and to build a commander deck with one of the uncommon commanders, just because there's lots of rares out there, but there's less uncommon ones. So we wanted to see what people did with it if they were given a challenge, and these guys rose to our challenge with no problem at all. So before we get started and introduce our commanders, why don't you two tell us who you are and what your channel's all about, so people want to follow you.
Go for it, Coil.
Yeah, sure. This is Wormcoil Engine. I'm one of two heads of the Guardian Project podcast, along with Andy Flory. We have a podcast that's all about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. We record every week on Wednesdays, and we do paper streams right now twice a week. We'll see where it goes from there after all this quarantine stuff. And yeah, that's who we are.
Right on. And of course, for those of you that are just joining us, we're Tap That MTG, and we do mostly YouTube videos, but we also stream Magic Arena from time to time. I think you have a regular schedule, don't you, Shawna?
Yes, that has been difficult to follow lately, but hopefully we'll get back up there.
And recently we've been getting into this whole challenge people with Commander online and are loving it. So I think we might start doing that more. So if you like that, please let us know. So why don't we go around the table and just talk about what our commanders are and what our decks are kind of meant to do when they work properly. We'll start with Wormcoil.
Yeah, okay. So with this uncommon commander challenge, I had to pry myself away from just playing my Shirei deck that I already have built. To play a new deck. It looks like I'm playing the only monocolored deck tonight. I am playing mono blue. I'm playing Tetsuko Umezawa Fugitive. She is a 2-mana 1/3 human rogue that says creatures I control with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. So there aren't many creatures in here with 4 power, 1 toughness or anything like that, just because there's not many that exist in mono blue. So my main goal is to get a bunch of creatures out that draw cards when I do damage with them, and try to maybe mill a few of my opponents out with this deck.
Ooh, that'll be fun to watch. All right. Well, we'll go in turn order, so that brings me next. I chose Slimefoot, the Stowaway, because I am a Saproling lover, and so really my deck is all about the saps, and hopefully I can just sit back and let you guys drain your own life away as you kill my Saprolings.
Right. Great. Well, this is Andy. I'm playing Rona, Disciple of Gix, a 2/2 human artificer for 1, a blue and a black, that says when Rona enters the battlefield, I may exile target historic card from my graveyard. Historic cards are artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. And I may cast non-land cards exiled with Rona. And then I also can pay 4 generic and tap Rona to exile the top card of my library. So I am playing blue-black artifacts, sticking with the historic theme. I do have some sagas in here. It is a combo-y deck, so I'm looking to make a bunch of mana and potentially win by having no cards in my library, or perhaps by turning all my artifacts into 5/5 creatures and swinging out. So the first time I'm playing this, I'm really excited, but we talked about Rona on the podcast a couple months ago as a commander we've never seen played or we think is underplayed, so I'm excited to bring it to the table today.
Yeah, well, I hope it doesn't work for you.
Terrible. And I am playing Shawna, Sisse's Legacy. She is a 0/0. Her power and toughness is equal to the number of creatures that I control. So she is all about getting lots of creatures out and making lots of different tokens everywhere. So that's my plan, is to have this box that I'm got here filled so you guys can't even figure out what the heck's on my board is my plan.
Perfect.
All right.
All right. Well, should we roll to see who goes first? We'll do 2 die.
You don't have to. You can just do the thing, right? Can't you? With the thing?
Yeah, we can. But it's more fun to roll.
Oh, okay. It's more fun to roll.
5.
I got a 7.
I got a 10.
I got 10 as well.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Actually, this is okay for me either way. I got an 8.
9.
You can have the turn.
Alrighty.
All right.
So I got sunburned today because I was sitting outside for the whole day where kids were dropping off books and things.
Sounds pretty awesome.
It was a hard day sitting in. We actually had one of the teachers bring us lawn chairs, so we were sitting there, and people brought us lemonade. It was nice.
Lemonade. Did
Yeah.
it have anything else in it?
It did not. We wished for that, but we didn't get it.
I got sunburn on Saturday. I went kayaking with my dad for Father's Day.
Oh.
I'm still feeling that in my shoulders that I never work out, and my shoulders that are also burned.
Oh.
Well, that's fun. Where'd you go kayaking?
We have a river that kind of goes for a couple miles by our house, so we just kind of picked one spot and went for a couple hours down the river. So that was a lot of fun. It was about a
Nice.
3-hour trip.
Cool.
Cool.
My hand's good. I
Mine's
like
good as well.
I love my hand.
Okay. All right. Well, I will play a Celestia Guildgate. Comes in tapped.
I'll draw. I will play a Halmir Depths that comes in tapped and rearrange the top 3 cards of my library.
Oh.
Sure, let's do it like that. And pass.
Okay.
I will play an Overgrown Tomb. I'm just going to let it come in tapped. And as I pass my turn, I'm going to ask you guys what other gloriously nerdy things you're into.
Well, I'll let you go while I take my turn. You start first.
So I used to be really into Warhammer, and I kind of wish I had like a really high-paying job so that I could keep getting into Warhammer. But I'm not a millionaire, so I can't do that.
Gosh.
Yet you play Magic.
I play Magic because I don't play Warhammer. And then Dungeons and Dragons is also kind of big. Any RPG, really.
Snow-covered island into a soul ring.
Ooh.
That's a big turn.
And then I'm going to play a Voyager Staff. For 1, I can pay 2 and sacrifice it to remove target creature from the game, and then return it to the owner's play at the end of turn. So you can essentially just blink a creature by paying 2.
Oh, wow. Nice.
To sack it. And then after that, I pass my turn. For me, I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing on the Switch, and I did play Pokemon Sword and Shield, and the new DLC had just come out, which I have not played, but I did purchase. So that is something that I would like to do in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
When I'm not, working on the podcast or on school stuff.
School stuff. You going to school?
I am. I'm starting my last class of grad school tomorrow. My last class.
Wow.
The light is here. I see the outside of that tunnel. So
Exciting.
I know.
Very
I'm
cool.
very excited.
Cool. I just played a Celestia Signet and passed in the turn.
All right, I'll draw. I'll play an island, and I'm going to cast my commander, Tetsuko Umezawa, Fugitive. And I'll pass the turn.
All right.
That's unblockable if it has power or toughness 1.
1. 1 or less.
And all your creatures have 1 or less.
Not all of them do. No.
No. It would be, though. like if they have 1
Oh.
toughness or attack or less, then they're unblockable.
Yeah.
Then they are unblockable.
Okay.
Yes.
All of them.
Well, I just think that it's kind of greedy of you to have your commander out so soon. So I'm going to tap 1 and I'm going to fatal push it.
Ouch.
Push it real good.
Yeah.
Dude.
How dare you get yours out before me?
That's just so mean. Just ramp more.
I'm just going to pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. I am going to play an Underground River. It taps for colorless, blue or black. I take a damage if it taps for blue or black. And then I am going to tap Soul Ring for 2 to play an Ever-Flowing Chalice. Multi-kicker 1 time. So it taps for 1 mana.
Okay.
And then I am going to pay 3 and play a Trophy Mage. It says when it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for an artifact with CMC 3, reveal it, and put it into my hand. I'm going to go look for an artifact. Do I know which one? No. There are a lot.
There's probably a lot.
There's so many.
There
Don't
are
know what
so
you need right
many
now.
at 3. After that, I will pass. I don't think it's going to matter what you do, but if you would like me to find it first, I am happy to do that.
I'm sure it's fine.
Assault monolith.
And,
I mean, that is one of them that I could grab, but I don't know if I need that. I'm going to grab Crystal Shard.
That's a
It's
good one.
an artifact that has pay 3 generic and tap it, or 1 blue and tap it. And I can return target creature to its owner's hand unless its controller pays 1 generic mana.
oh my. Okay.
I bet Andy never pays that 1 generic one for his own creature's boundary.
I bet you I don't.
You know him so well.
I'm going to pay 1 to tap this for 2, 3 for a Grow from the Ashes and go and find some land. And Lesley, you can go while I'm doing that. Or not Lesley, sorry, it's Coil.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll go. I'll draw. I will play an island, and I will tap 3 to cast a Mist Syndicate Naga. It's a 3/1 Naga ninja with ninjutsu. It says whenever
Nice.
Mist Syndicate Naga deals combat damage to a player, create a token that's a copy of Mist Syndicate Naga. And then I'll pass the turn.
Wow, cool.
I don't like that.
I like that.
I'm going to play Once Upon a Time.
See, if you hadn't cast that Fatal Push, that Once Upon a Time would have been free.
Yeah, that's true. But I just picked it up, so. I will. Did I have to reveal that? Yeah. I'll reveal a swamp. And then I will play that swamp. And then I will pass
I'm
her.
going to have that song in my head now. I know you, I walk with you once upon a dream.
It's still true. Shawna
I
sings a
will
lot while she twitches.
I'm going to play a Watery Grave untapped. So I'm going to take 2 damage. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to play Rona, Disciple of Gix.
Nice.
So it begins.
So it begins. And then I'll pay 3 colorless and 2 more colorless to play Crystal Shard. Is anyone surprised?
No.
And then I am going to move to combat. And Coil, your creature was already destroyed, so I will try to avenge you. And Lesley, I'm going to hit you for 2.
That's
Oh,
fair.
now you're making it so that if I want to attack Lesley, it would be like insult to injury.
Vindictive.
And then
Like,
I pass
dude, don't
my
help
turn.
me.
Untap. Draw. Pay 1/2 for Anointer Priest. It's a 1/3. Whenever a creature token enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life. And I can embalm it later on.
Uh-oh. So it begins.
Tap 1. And pay 2 for a Sundering Growth. And I think I'm going to have to get rid of the Crystal Shard, I think.
Oh no! Okay, it's gone. Destroyed.
And that's it for my turn.
All right. I will untap and I will draw. I will play this island as my land for turn. I'll tap 4 to cast my commander for the second time. I will move
That's
to
an expensive commander.
It is. I'll move to especially for a 1/3. I'll move to combat, and I will declare Mist Syndicate Naga as an attacker at Shawna for still being at 40 life.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Since Mist Syndicate has 1 toughness, it is unblockable.
Okay, so that's 3 on me.
Yes, and when Mist Syndicate Naga does damage to an opponent, I create a token that's a copy of Mist Syndicate Naga.
Oh, nice.
And then I will pass the turn.
Play a forest. And since everybody's getting their commanders out, I think I'm going to bring this slimy-footed devil out. And I'll just pass.
All right.
So you brought out Slimefoot, okay.
Untap, draw for turn. I will play another snow-covered island. And then I'm going to play... well, actually, what do I do here? I mean, I think we got to try it, right? Let's activate Rona. Let's exile the top card of my library.
Sure.
Is it revealed? Who knows?
Does it say exile it face down?
No, so it's revealed, right?
Yep.
All right, it's a tribute mage, so it's not a historic card. So it's just exiled.
Okay. We play 2 of the same mages in our decks, Andy.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
And then I'm going to play an Executioner's Capsule.
Yeah.
I can pay a generic and a black and tap it and sacrifice it to destroy a non-black creature. And then I will
I like that.
pass my turn.
I like that thing. I need that thing. Lesley, give me one of those things.
How much do you have to pay into it? 1 and a black?
1 and a black, so I've got it right here.
Yep. We're friends.
Evolving Wilds.
No friends in Magic.
Yeah, there's no friends in Magic.
We met before Magic. It's fine.
I will
Now that we play Magic, though,
2.
we're no longer friends.
Yeah, we had to lose the friendship.
Only during the games, right?
3 for a Chromatic Lantern. And I'm going to tap 1 to pay for this. Tap 2, bring out Shawna. And she's a 2/2. And that's it for me, and I'm going to crack Evolving Wilds while you guys go.
All right.
What are you guys excited about for Core 21, if anything?
Ugin reprint's kind of nice.
So I really like the Sundial of the Infinite card on the mono blue instant, the end the turn mono blue instant.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. But surprisingly enough, we really like Jumpstart because it gave us all the things for Commander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got some good cards in it. Shawna and I are going to build a Rin Siri deck because she's a dog person, I'm a cat person. So,
Love it.
we're going to do that.
I'm gonna pay 2 mana to cast an enchantment called Military Intelligence. It says whenever I attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card.
Oh.
How convenient for you.
It's super convenient.
And that only costs 2.
It only costs 2.
Interesting.
Because you only get to draw 1 card ever with it. It's not like the ones where it's like for each creature that deals damage, draw a card. Those are also all in here, but those cost 4. I will move to combat. I would like to declare 1 Mist Syndicate Naga at Shawna and 1 Mist Syndicate Naga at Lesley.
Okay, and I can't block it.
Attack trigger, I will draw a card.
3.
3 ones. Wow. This is going to get out of hand. You have 2 more Miss Syndicate Nagas now?
I now have 2 more Mist Syndicate
Oh my
Nagas.
Gosh.
So you guys all see who we need to deal with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on. It's fine. And then I will pass the turn after that. I get to draw cool snakes. Although one of these is definitely going to be a peacock because the acronym for Miss Syndicate Naga is MSN. So,
Oh, I'm getting it now. I was like, peacock, why?
I'm not following.
So I'm going to play Journey to Eternity, and I'm going to put it on my commander. And for those that are watching that don't know what that does, basically, when this creature dies, I get to flip that card over, and it lets me bring something back from my graveyard, which could be my commander. I'll pass.
I'm just going to put it up.
All right. At the end of your turn, I am going to pay 2 and sack Voyager Staff to blink my Rona, Disciple of Gix. And so Rona, I'm going to do it before. So this returns, and I'm going to exile Crystal Shard with Rona from my graveyard. And that will be in exile now. Untap. We'll draw for turn.
Someone's on Team Shawna.
Someone's on Team Shawna?
Yeah, in chat. Team Shawna. Just so you know, we got some fans out there.
Yay!
No pressure.
I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to cast this Crystal Shard from exile with Rona.
I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing.
I like all the things. My plan is coming together so slowly.
But it's coming together. Mine's extremely slow as well.
Off camera, he's like touching his tips of his fingers together.
I'm twirling my mustache. I'm going to play an Academy Ruins. I can pay 1 and a blue and tap it to put target artifact from my graveyard on top of my library, or tap for 1 generic mana.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Constantly. You don't even have to sacrifice it to do that.
No. I do not.
Man.
Although the Voyager Staff, I feel like combos somehow, and I'm not recognizing how, because I guess I could bounce Rona and then get the Voyager. I mean, I guess I can avoid like a destruction spell, right? Destroy spell on Rona, because I can bounce Rona and then exile Voyager Staff at end of turn and always have it. So that's kind of cool. I didn't.
Yeah, and if you have infinite mana and when a ETB, everyone mills a card. I forget what that artifact is called.
Oh, I guess that's possible, isn't it?
Altar. It's an altar.
So I'm going to tap Crystal Shard and return Rona to my hand. Unless I pay 1.
Are you going to pay 1?
Are you going to pay 1? No.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to pay 3 and play Rona. I'm going to exile Voyager Staff with Rona. Play Voyager Staff.
Seems good.
I do. You know what's so funny?
Yeah,
I did not stick it in here, and I really should have. I contemplated it. I was like, "Is this good enough?"
Yeah, it
really is. What I'm seeing, it sure is. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and do nothing else.
Oh, okay. Untap.
I'm getting really excited. We're getting really close to my untap, and I still have my board.
I don't run board wipes, so I can't. I do run one. Because you gave it to me when I said I need this card.
Oh, untap that.
I don't even remember which one it is.
It's Dead of Winter.
Oh, that's right. That's a good one.
It's a cool one. It carries.
It's only -2 right now, right?
As of right now, it's -2. But
that wipes my board besides my commander. Ooh.
Right.
Divine Visitation.
Yeah. That is a good one.
don't have anything to do with it yet, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass, I think.
So now that you can attack with 4, Mike,
Yeah.
you're gonna even this out and send them all at Andy, right? Because he's getting out of hand over there.
Oh,
So
wow.
if I did 12 damage to Andy this turn, that would bring him down to 26. I'm not really sure that that's spreading it out even.
It's not my fault that you can do math.
Yeah, for a living, honestly. I'll draw a card for turn. I will play this island as my land for
fancy.
turn. I will. See, I don't know which one I want to do now. Let's do this.
Yeah, Flurry.
I'm going to pay 2 mana to cast a Throne of the God-Pharaoh.
Oh, that's a problem. That's a good one.
Yeah. So this says at the beginning of the beginning of my end step, each opponent loses life equal to the number of tapped creatures I control.
Oh, crap.
Oh, all right. So you're not attacking this turn.
I'll move to combat.
It's all coming to me, isn't it?
No.
Not all of it.
I'm going to declare 2 of these token copies to come at Andy, and then the real thing coming at Lesley, and the other token coming at Shawna.
Okay.
Yep, I
One,
think 6.
2, 3.
All right, I have 4 more of these.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So
gosh.
crazy.
Oh, I get to draw a card on the attack. Sorry,
Chat likes
I
your
missed
playmat coil.
that. It's going to be completely covered up. You might as well go back in the VOD, take a screenshot of it. You're not going to see it again.
Perhaps we should clear it so that we can get a proper.
Yes, perhaps we
I don't-
should.
think
I don't
that's
like
what
that
needs to
idea
happen.
at all.
So
I don't
Lesley,
like that
you
idea.
wipe the board on your next turn.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna
Be okay with it.
I'm gonna move to my end step. My Throne of the God-Pharaoh will trigger, and each one of my opponents will take 4 damage.
Ouch.
Oh, gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It took 4.
And then
20,
I will.
so bad.
I'll pass the turn. See, everyone is about even. See, I'm keeping it even with everybody.
That's pretty good. Well, doesn't help.
Just so you know, I've only played 1 creature beside my commander.
Rub it in,
Yeah.
why don't you?
Jeez.
All right, I will play.
Look at all the things I've done.
Alien Shell Dweller.
What is it?
At the beginning of my upkeep, I get to put a spore counter on it, and then I can remove some spore counters to get some sapperlines, and then I will play Karazda Guild Mage. Just me put some nice little counters on, and everything's tapped over there, right?
I have
Oh, well, your
Tetsuko.
are not in.
4 untapped 3/1s and an untapped 1/3.
I will just pass turn then.
All right.
Oh,
Untap.
goodness.
I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play a Reliquary Tower. I feel like this is the same amount of mana to do this no matter what. Right? I feel like it is. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna pay 3 and 4, and I'm gonna exile the top card of my library with Rona.
Okay.
And it's Petal, which I can cast
nice.
for 0.
Very nice. Mystery boosters.
It was
Wow.
a mystery booster one.
Cool.
So I can sack that to add a mana of any color to my mana pool.
Cool.
I'm gonna pay 1, 2, And 3. No, I'm not. Yeah. Oh, decisions. I'm not going to. I am actually going to. I'm gonna move to combat, and then end combat. And I look at the board, and then.
How does it feel to have this much power, Mike? Like we're all just like, I'm gonna do nothing.
I just see a lot of untapped mana over on the Dimir player side, and it does make me a little uneasy.
I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna play 1,000-year Elixir.
Ooh.
So I can pay 1 and untap target creature, and I can activate abilities of creatures as though they had haste. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
After that, I pass my turn.
Okay. Come on. Play a land. I'll tap 1, 2, 3,
That
4,
requires a lot of thinking.
5, 6. For collective unconscious, I need to go find something. I draw a card for each creature I control. 1, 2. I'm just gonna click on that card. Damn. I gotta pass the turn again. Darn it. Here we go.
Untap?
I'm afraid. Pardon?
You should have 30 creatures by now.
I know what's going on. I know. Look at all this damn mana, but nothing happening here.
I will draw for turn. I'll play this island. Yeah, I have 8 Mist Syndicate Nagas right now. So technically, if I were to swing all 8 of them at one person and nothing happens, like...
We're back with imminent doom coming
No
our way.
imminent doom. You're fine. Okay.
Feels pretty imminent, though.
This is what's going to happen. I am going to swing 3 of these Mist Syndicate Nagas at Shawna. I'm going to swing 3. I go to combat.
Yeah, I am going to destroy Tetsuko before you swing by sacking Executioner's Capsule.
Okay. Tetsuko will go to
those
my
creatures
zone.
can be blocked now.
Okay.
Not favorably in any way, shape, or form, but they can be blocked.
Now I'm just thinking about going all at Andy.
I figured you would. It was for the good of the team, right?
I like your communist approach. Thank you.
No.
I will move. Yeah, I've already moved to combat. I will declare attacks. I will do 2 tokens at Shawna.
Okay.
I will do... Slimefoot is 4 toughness?
3.
3 toughness. And then your other 2, the Guild Mage is a 2/2?
Yeah, and a 0/5.
And a 0/5, okay. I'll send 6 at Andy.
Wow.
I'm going to pay 1 to untap Rona.
Yeah.
I'm going to block 2 of the 6.
Okay.
I'll take 12.
Yes. And then Shawna, 2 3/1s coming at you.
I'm going to block both of them.
Okay.
So my Shawna dies, and so does the priest.
I will draw a card for the attack trigger. Main phase 2.
I feel like that was the best I could do, guys. We're back.
Woo!
Yay!
Okay. Main phase 2.
Again.
I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast Marchesa's Infiltrator.
Okay.
It's a 1/1 with dethrone that says whenever Marchesa's infiltrator deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Say infiltrator one more time.
Infiltrator.
Some of those words, you just can't say them.
It's so tough. And then I will pass the turn after that.
Untap on my upkeep. I get a little spore counter. I will draw. Okay, I just need some mana, so I'm just going to cultivate. And I am not going to attack or do anything, so I will search while I pass my turn.
All right, I will untap. Then I'm going to draw for turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. At my end step, everyone loses 4 life because I had 4 tapped
Oh, yeah.
creatures.
Oh,
Sorry. That's not a. That has to happen. It's not a mistrigger.
It's not a me.
All right, I did take my 2. I'm going to pay 5 and play Rona. And I'm going to exile Executioner's Capsule.
Yeah.
From my graveyard. And then I'm going to... Do I even want to exile Executioner's Capsule, or do I want Lotus Petal? I'm going to do Lotus Petal.
Yeah.
Because I can play that one for free.
Yeah.
I can see how nasty this would be with like a Mana Crypt now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you had like a Clat Clan in there too.
Okay, and I don't run that. I guess that's another upgrade I could put in here. That seems kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well. I will. I guess. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here.
That sounds
Shawna,
like
save
good
us.
news for me.
Yeah.
Overload
Shawna needs to
of
do
Winds
something.
of Abandon, even though it's going to cost so much mana.
It's
will
true.
save us.
I play 3 non-basics and one of them's right here.
I don't have anything good to do, I don't think. I'm going to pay 2, 1, 2, and play a Thought Vessel. I have 1 card in hand still. After that, I think I'm done.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Untap. Draw. All right. Crappity crap. So I will pay 4 and exile Anointer Priest for a token of Anointer Priest, but because I have Divine Visitation out, I make a 4/4 Angel instead
Yeah.
of the Anointer Priest.
Does it have lifelink or is it just flying?
It's just flying, 4/4
Okay.
flying, and Vigilance.
Okay. So it's still good. It's still a good angel.
Still a good angel. I'm going to pay 1 to tap this 2 and these 2 for second harvest and make a copy of this just because I'm desperate right now.
Actually, I'm going to respond to that.
Oh no. Okay.
I am going to pay 2 to Narset's Reversal and
Okay.
get my own second harvest.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay. Do I still get mine?
It goes back to your hand. So
Okay.
I just return it to your hand and I get a copy of the spell.
Okay. And
So
You double your token.
yeah.
Oh,
For each token you control, put a token onto the battlefield as a
I
copy.
think we lose this next turn.
Well, because he can play as commander and then it's all
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay, and that's all I can do. Sorry.
Oh,
Uh,
good.
untap.
That was a good card to get out right early.
I was just gonna wait with that Narset's Reversal, and it might still bite me in the butt. I was gonna wait for this next swing to make sure I was protected. But that second harvest seemed a little bit too good to not take advantage of. I'll play an island. I'll tap 6 to cast my commander. I will move to combat. I
Title, and
Okay.
return your commander to your hand unless you pay 1.
I'll pay 1.
Yeah.
I will declare.
Hold on. I'm
Okay.
going to pay 2, and I'm going to bounce your commander out of the game until end of turn.
Oh, so you have to 2 and sack it?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Nice, Andy.
Ooh, I can try and do that.
Andy?
I figure
a
I'm
lot of
dying this
things,
turn.
but-
I'm not living another turn, so maybe you can at least block.
I will declare attackers. I will declare 4 tokens at Andy. Wait, how much does 1,000-year elixir cost to activate?
1, but I only have 1 creature out. It doesn't matter.
I thought you can gain life though with
No,
1,000-year
use
elixir.
Untapped target.
Oh, I'm thinking of the other.
Elixir of Immortality.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
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 Different card.
So I will do 4 at Andy, 4 tokens at Andy. I will do.
Just gonna keep you alive just a little bit longer, eh?
No.
Died
Oh
in
yeah.
turn
I'm
because
sorry.
of the
You're
throne
right.
of the God-Pharaoh. I'll die in throne.
Yeah. So four tokens at Andy, and then I will have everything else coming at Lesley,
Oh,
except for my Marchese's infiltrator.
gosh.
How many of them are there?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. 11 times
33
3.
damage.
All right. Well, I'll block 3 of them.
Would you like to block the original or just tokens?
Definitely the original, just
Okay.
because. And 2 of the tokens, which takes me down to
8 times 3.
4 damage.
Yep.
So, good game.
Block, so I go to 3, so Rona will die, and so will one of those.
Yes.
And I go to 3 as well.
I was gonna Garuk next turn.
I draw a card from
I was holding
attacking,
an island.
and then I get 11 more of these guys. And I will.
Like Shawna.
I'll move to my end step.
Uh-huh.
Tetsuko will come back, and Throne will trigger 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 damage to each one of my opponents.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I died. 3.
And then pass the turn.
Untap. Everybody's dead. Except me.
Wasn't even there on the next like 6 or 7 turns.
Oh,
I feel like maybe I should have grabbed a more like do something card on 3. I've never played Crystal Shard, so that was fun to
Right.
play.
I'm
Yeah.
going to tap 2 and play Return to Nature and destroy your Throne of the God-Pharaoh.
It's destroyed.
Ah,
Ooh. And yeah, the 4 for second harvest. Oops, second harvest.
Yeah.
Make another angel. She's 4/4, and I will swing at you with the 4. 4 angel.
I have nothing in the air,
Yay!
so I'll have to take those 4.
At least he didn't skunk us.
Exactly.
It's true.
That's why I had to get in there. And your turn.
All right. Untap, draw,
I hope Shawna
island.
dog.
Now he's just gonna like wait and let you get him down to.
No, I'll move to combat and swing at you with 6 of the tokens.
Unblockable.
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
Bum, 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 bum.
Cool.
All right,
did
well,
it.
you're not gonna get that lucky the second time. Are you guys up for a second game?
Of
With
course.
the
I am
same
totally. Yeah. Yeah, I had 4 lands and that Mist Syndicate, and I'm like, I bet this card's pretty good.
Just a
Turns
little.
out, card's fantastic.
Yeah, that's
Turns
really
out.
good.
Let's hope he doesn't get that out.
Right.
again.
I did cast another creature at the end there, Marchese's Infiltrator. But it wasn't unblockable, so I didn't swing with it.
Back to...
Forgot. I learned
Reset.
recently that you can actually type in 40.
That's right.
Oh, can you? Oh, wow.
You can. I didn't even realize. I always just kept clicking the
Click,
plus
click, click, click,
symbol.
Well, you can reset the
You
whole
can-
game,
I
but
just
then
pushed
you have
reset.
to set your commanders again.
Oh, I see that. You're right. Damn it. Shawna.
I'm going to shuffle up. I'm going to have better cards this time instead
Yeah.
of just mana. Like, I think, to be fair, I made a mistake, right? So I like to think about what I did wrong on the game. And I should have kept up that Executioner's Capsule and take out Tetsuko that one turn instead of...
Yeah, when I only had 4.
Correct. And
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it until after. As soon as I passed the turn, I was like, son of a... Oh,
Yeah.
no. I just messed up.
That's weird. I had the exact opposite thought. It was, oh, he didn't do it. Yes.
That's one of the cards in this. I really like that card a lot.
That's a super good card.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think Mitch from the Commander Quarters talked about that card relatively recently. It was either that or it's the Professor from Tolarian. It might have been the Professor, because I think he was talking about cards that were really good with Luris.
Oh.
Which, I don't know if any of you realize, I just saw somebody post it the other day. There was somebody who said that they played with some commander, or some of the companion cards in their cube, and with the new rules change, they were a little frustrated because the ruling is written out on the cards, and they said, do we change the rule? Do we leave it the same because it's written and it might confuse people in the cube? And someone pointed out that on the extended art, that reminder text is not on them.
It's on the alternate art, right?
Like the extended, the full border, it's not. The reminder text is not on them.
Oh.
I thought it was because I know, like with the mutate cards, it's on the comic book art that the reminder text isn't there for mutate.
Well, I don't. Since there weren't a comic book, I think it was just extended was really the only
Right.
artwork. But yes, it's not on those. So someone had said, well, if you want to play with all of them in your cube, you should just get. Although it might be like $1 or $2 more for each one, just get the extended art, and then you won't have that confusion with having to explain like a completely different rules change.
Cool. We're going to roll to see who goes first again, or...
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. 10
And
again.
Shall we
Cube. Chad is
randomize?
asking about cube. Cube is I got an 11. That's pretty good.
I got an 8.
Cube is where you have a set of cards that you've picked, and you draft that specific set of cards. So you cultivate a format that includes cards and perhaps strategies that you like. And so there's
Make
a
your
lot
own
of
packs.
cubes. Yeah, you essentially make your own packs, and then you draft it to create your own draft environment. So a lot of cubes have 360 cards. So if you draft with 8 people, you draft all 360. And it's creating a draft environment with cards and strategies that you like. So it's really fun. And I have a Ravnica cube, so it's built around only cards that are from Ravnica sets. So the original Ravnica block, the Return to Ravnica block, and then the most recent sets: Guilds, Ravnica Allegiance, and then War of the Spark.
Cool.
So we play with a lot of multicolor cards.
That's fun
cool.
because the story would really ring true when you're drafting in that, right? You're deck building and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, and the beauty of that too is that you can just keep playing with the cube over and over again. It's not like packs where you're kind of going with something new every time, and you have something that you can have fun with without putting more money in.
Yeah.
Right. So
I plan
really
on
do.
making one for Commander Master or Commander Legends
Oh.
because there is such thing as Commander Cube, and it seemed like fun. The Command Zone did an episode with a Commander Cube, and it looked like a lot of fun. And I wanted to build one to combat Andy's Cube Night with my own Cube Night.
yeah, so we're finally getting together for the first time this Saturday with a bunch of friends, so we'll be able to play together.
That's fun.
I like my hand. How's everyone else? Like?
I'm good.
Oh, I have it unlocked.
We're all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coil, you're behind the 8 ball here.
I am. I didn't realize that everyone rolled already and everything.
I got a 6.
I
I
had
got
10.
an 11.
I'm gonna try to keep this. I
Alright.
rolled an 8.
All right, then I am first, so I will draw. I'm going to play Watery Grave tapped, and then I pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to tap it for Soul Warden.
Nice.
All
And
right.
your turn.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play this island, and I'm going to tap it for a Soul Ring and pass the turn.
Good first play.
That's a great turn one.
I'm gonna play a forest and say go.
All right, untap. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a snow-covered island, and then I am going to pay 2 for a leaden mirror. It taps for 1 black, and then I pass my turn.
Is that a creature?
It is a creature. It's a 1/1 mirror.
Okay, I get a life.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, Soul Warden, I forgot.
Yeah,
Card.
that's a
Great
good
card.
one.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Mosswort Bridge, and it has Hideaway. So I look at the top, what is it? 4 cards of my library, exile 1 face down, then put the rest on the bottom of my library. And I can then play it when I have a total power of 10 or greater out on the battlefield. 1, 2, 3, 4. That. And I think I'm going to swing at Worm Coil for 1.
Shawna's on the, or I'm sorry, the Shanna's on the battlefield.
No, she's not. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Sorry, swing with the.
Well,
Jeez.
you're Soul Warden.
Yes,
Yes, my
I will
Soul
take
Warden.
1 from Soul Warden.
Okay, and then I am going to tap 2 for Shawna, and I gain a
Does
life.
Mosswart Bridge doesn't come in tapped?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. And I'm just going to play Shawna, and that's it.
All right. I will untap and I will draw.
Wait, actually, Mosswort Bridge does enter tapped.
It does?
It's in the reminder text for Hideaway.
Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. It's all right. Thank you.
Is there anything else? You have the
No,
1
that's
mana
it.
up still.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I am going to tap 3 and cast a Scroll Thief.
I thought you were going to play that stupid snake.
That would have been awesome. That would have been super awesome. No, I'm going to play a Scroll Thief, which is a 1/3 Merfolk Rogue. It says whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I am going to definitely choose not to play a land and pass the turn.
I'm going to gain a life.
You choose not.
You're choosing, yeah.
I turn 1 Soul Ring, got to take some risks, right?
Yeah, that's true. So, out of the cards recently released, which ones do you guys think are like? What's your favorite or most anticipated commander card that you're looking forward to?
I like the dual color legendaries coming out of Jumpstart. The dual color commander identity creatures. Like there's a mono black creature that has a Dimir activated ability. There's the Minotaur that has a Rakdos activated ability. Those cards seem super
Unicorn
good.
with the Selesnya activated ability.
I didn't want to mention that one because that one seems unfair because it's so good.
Cool.
Pay 3 generic mana to blink something. That's not abusable in any way.
I really like tribal decks. I really, really like tribal decks.
Yeah.
I play too many of them. I guess,
Yeah,
can
me
you
too.
play too many?
No.
No.
And I really have been looking to build a Minotaur deck, and I just never bit the bullet. And now that the new Minotaur is coming out, I think I immediately texted our Discord or messaged our Discord and texted Coil and said, I have to build this, right?
And I think my first response was better get your didgeridoo before it spikes.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was my turn. I'm assuming it was my turn.
Yes.
Fast, right? Okay. So I'm just going to tap 2 and play Spore Crown Felly.
I gain a life.
Yep. You're going to have lots of life if I get my sacrilegious going.
Hopefully.
Oh, chat says they're about to make a Tristani deck. That's exciting. Life gain.
She's one of my faves.
All the life, all that life.
Wait, which? There are 2 printings of Tristani though.
Maybe the original that gains you life when a creature comes in.
Yeah, the new one. Oh, because they said because they love life gain. Never mind. Does the new one give like lifelink to your creatures though?
No, it makes
just
2
creates
lifelink tokens, and then
that's what it is.
gives
And
everybody
then-
+1.
And then it does have that
Returns your
relevant
stuff to your
text at the end of the turn. You get all your own permanents back.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty important.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lesley. Did you pass?
I did, yes.
Okay. Untap. I'm gonna draw.
We're having too much fun in our conversations.
It's true.
I'm gonna play a snow-covered island, and then I'm gonna play a basalt monolith. So it taps for 3 mana, and I can pay 3 to untap it.
Wow.
And I am going to Shawna, you're at 44. Get back down on our level. Let's go back down to 43.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you for 1,
Click. Okie dokie.
and then I pass.
Back down to our level.
Draw. Okay, Memorial to Unity does come in tapped. And I will tap 1, 2.
How about you guys? Which ones are you excited about?
Yeah.
For Shawna.
Card-wise?
Gain a life.
I do like the new legendary creatures that have come out. I believe that Sabira is the name of the
Is that the mono red one?
the mono
Yeah.
red one. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that. I think it'll be fun to build a commander deck around, as well
Yeah.
as just plain. If you're playing in standard, red deck wins.
Yeah.
Wins again. So,
Chat thinks Tiny Bones is adorable, which he is.
very.
I love tiny bones.
I am done my turn. I
like
brought
that.
Shawna out.
No draw.
All right.
Shawna, what are you excited about?
That vampire, I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, Vito?
Yes.
Thorn of the Dusk Rose?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes, of course, because he'll go in your Alenda deck, won't he?
Yeah, definitely.
So good.
Hey Lesley, what's the power and toughness of your creature over there?
What creature?
Yeah, well, that's fine if you don't have a creature as well.
I don't really have one. No, it's a 2/2.
A 2/2. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 3 mana, and I'm going to cast a Tandem Lookout. It's a 2/1 soul bond that says as long as Tandem Lookout is paired with another creature, each of those creatures has, whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. And I will have it soul bond with my Scroll Thief.
Okay.
I will move to combat. And Andy, I'm
Double?
sorry,
Are
you're
you
the
gonna
only
draw
one.
2 cards?
Yes. I will declare Scroll Thief as an attacker at you, Andy.
It's 1, correct?
It is 1 damage.
I'll take 1.
I'll draw 2 cards. I will move to my end step and discard down to hand size. I'll discard
Such a
Tomorrow Azami's Familiar. And then pass to you, Lesley.
Okay. It's not.
Did you just play the Tandem Lookout? Sorry, I missed it.
Yes, I
Yeah,
did
okay.
on my turn.
I'm gonna play Memorial to Unity, and
Samey.
yeah.
You know, the other card that I really like is, and it's not a deck that I even have, but Nyambi, Esteemed Speaker, the Azorius creature, the legendary. I believe she's Teferi's daughter, that has when she enters the battlefield, you can return another target creature you control to your hand, and if you do, you gain life equal to its CMC. And then you can pay 1 and a white and a blue and discard a legendary card to draw 2 cards. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's any good, but I really like that kind of strategy. You know,
Yeah.
you have to build around something specifically, and maybe it'll come together, maybe it won't.
I'm gonna pass.
All right, untap, draw. I'm going to play. A snow-covered island.
Where's all your swamps?
Yeah, right? That's a good question. Where's all your islands? Snowstorm.
I don't have
the weird one.
I don't have grass to cut because we've had a drought here for the past 2 weeks.
We have, and I have a sprinkler system, and I've been watering every night, and our grass is still not growing.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Anyway, all right, back to my turn. Sorry to digress. I will.
You guys are missing out, chat, on like some awesome conversations.
Sorry.
All right, I'm going to. Oh crap! Like I feel bad, but I don't because of last game.
Yeah, don't feel
Oh, you're carrying over emotions from game to
Oh
game?
boy.
I'm not actually. 'Cause it hurts literally everyone, including myself.
There you
Oh.
I am gonna go ahead and pay 3 to Dead of Winter and give all non-snow creatures -3/-3.
okay.
Oh. Dead of Winter, that was called?
Dead of Winter.
Cool.
Sapperlings don't like winter.
No.
They don't. Ledenmere didn't like it either. And now I'm gonna pay 5, and I'm gonna play Rona, Disciple of Gix. And I'm going to exile Ledenmere and use my 2 mana to cast Ledenmere because it is a historic card being
I
in
thought it
exile.
hurt you, Andy. It looks like your
Yeah.
field is exactly the same.
Didn't hurt you
I
at
did
all.
not think about the fact that I cast Ledenmere until I did.
It hurts everyone except me, of course.
I passed my turn.
Sheesh.
It's fine. I just put a target on my back. Come at me, everyone.
I will play the Sungrass Prairie. I pay 1 and tap it for green and white. And 1, 2, 3 for a Champion of Lambolt. Creatures with power less than Champion of Lambolt's power can't block creatures I control.
Oh.
Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put a counter on her. She's a 1/1 right now.
Well, that's fortunate for you.
That is fortunate for me.
Very
and
good.
I will pass at that.
Untap. Draw. Oh, I'm going to play a
Oh
land.
no!
Oh.
We got there. But, I don't really have a ton else to play. So, what we're going to do is we're going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast this enchantment called Psychic Corrosion.
Oh.
Okay.
Dude, I forget.
So whenever I draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of
Dang
their
it.
library into their graveyard. And then I'm going to pass the turn after that.
Anyone got a Narset? You got a Narset in there?
No, I don't play Narset in here.
We
Andy?
appreciate that. Thank you.
But I got rid of my Tomorrow a Zombies Familiar already, which replaces my draw trigger with a look at the top 3,
Oh.
because it nombos pretty hard with Psychic Corrosion.
Oh, fair enough.
All right. I am going to play Opal Palace, and then I will tap 1 to tap it for black, and then I'll get my Slimefoot out.
Chat says each opponent mills too. I bet you that's going to have
That's-
an errata with
that's
our
true.
new update.
That's true.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I'll play that
Oh.
mono blue mill
I will
guy.
pass turn.
It is a key. Yeah, it is a keyword, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Untap and draw. I am going to play a Drowned Catacomb. It enters tapped unless I control an island or a swamp.
Right.
You control both of those.
I have an island and a swamp. And I am going to play... For 5, I'm going to play a Conjurer's Closet.
Nice.
At the beginning of my end step, I can exile a target creature I control and return it to the battlefield under my control. And it works pretty well with Rona.
Yeah.
And then I will move to combat. And Coil, I'm going to swing at you for 2 commander damage.
I'll take 2 commander damage.
And then I'm going to end my turn, and I'm going to blink Rona. And there's no artifact in my graveyard, so nothing happened. No historic card. And then I pass my turn.
Up.
What's that? What did you say, Lesley?
Oh, I just said nothing wrong with having a blocker
Oh.
back up.
Chat says, imagine doing 21 damage with Rona. I'm gonna imagine it right now. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna tap 1 to make this 2, 3, 4 for Shawna. And that gets a counter. She's a 2/2. Crap. Yeah, no, that's good. That's there. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'd like to cast a Windfall.
Windfall.
I mean
You'd like to do that, or?
Yeah. I have 6 cards. I have 6 cards in my hand. It says each player discards his or her hand that draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. I assume 6 is going to be the biggest.
I have 5.
I have 3.
So we're going to do 6.
Okay.
Okay. Discarding Factor Fiction, Underground River, and Archaeomancer.
Sorry, I was reading chat instead of paying attention. What's happening?
I'm casting Windfall, so everyone's going to discard their hand and draw 6.
And then we're going to mill 12.
You're going to mill 12 then,
Oh my
yes.
god. No.
So
We draw
I'm just
6, then mill 12, correct?
Yes. I'm going to be discarding Umezawa's Jite, Venser's Journal, Deep Fathom Skulker, Arcane Denial, Surikar Spellblade, and a Scare Tiller.
I got Rogue's Passage, Death Sprout, Fertile Imagination, Eldest Reborn, and Karazda, and Fatal Push.
Oh boy.
So I drew 6, and now we're milling 12. Yeah, chat says draw 6, mill 12 seems good.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my Tendershoot Dryad!
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
Oh, we have to roll 12. 1, 2. Trust Danny Discordant, speaking of. Darn it.
Moldermine!
Amara.
Ooh, got that Deadeye out of the way, too.
You got Deadeye Navigator and Jace Wielder of Mysteries.
Well, that one you can get back, though.
I can get that back. You are correct. Prismatic Lens, Clock of Omens, pretty
Ooh,
good.
that's a good one. Yeah.
My Yara is gone too, and my Mox Amber.
11.
As a mono black player, I am sad about Yara Yara. But I am going to play a land for turn, which is pretty great. And then I am going to tap 2 and cast Arcane Signet. And then pass the turn after that.
Do you play Echo of Aeons?
I do not.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were going to get another big.
No, Windfall's
Trustan.
Windfall's the only wheel.
Yes, I'm very sad, Cleamy. Trustani's gone.
What is Heroic Reinforcement? What does that do? Chat says you lost a Heroic Reinforcement under Lesley. You lost that. What's Heroic Reinforcement?
Oh, yeah. You mean Heroic Intervention.
Intervention.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Great card.
Yeah.
Beautiful reprint too. Is that M21? Core 21?
No, it's
Caliban.
It's the original.
not Kaladesh, Aether Revolt.
Aether Revolt.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The reprint though, is that Core 21 or is that Jumpstart?
It's core.
Oh, so
Yeah,
good.
cool.
Yeah,
So
it's a
good.
good card.
Especially since it says all permanents, not just creatures or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, Vraska, Golgari Queen.
Ooh,
Yeah.
here she comes.
I'm going to have to destroy the Psychic Corrosion.
You don't have to.
Yes.
You
Thank
definitely don't have to.
you.
I do have to. And I'm just going to pass turn. Hopefully
right.
gaining favor with all of my friends around me.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn. I am going to play a snow-covered swamp. Look, Coil, I do run swamps. See it? They exist.
They exist. I know I gave them to you.
You did. All right. I am going to play. I'm going to pay 2 for a. For a Demir Signet. And then I'm going to pay 2 more for a Talisman of Dominance.
Nice.
Yeah, he's ramping up. Chat says he's ramping.
He's ramping! And then I'm going to move to combat. And Coil, chat wanted 21 damage, so we're going to go 2 Rona at you.
Whatever excuse you want to come up with to swing at me.
I want to see 21 damage too. I agree with chat. Yeah.
That's what chat wants. Chat gets what chat wants.
Chat gets what chat wants.
Chat's not going to get what chat wants.
All right, chat's probably not going to get what chat wants. All right. Chat says 4 out of 21. All right, I'm going to move to my end step, and I'm going to blink Rona with Conjurer's Closet. I'm going to exile a historic card from my graveyard. I'm going to exile Jace Wielder of Mysteries from my graveyard with Rona.
Now the key is to kill Rona now, and Jace is gone forever.
Don't you dare!
It's true though.
100%, it is. The chat likes to see all these things. We're putting on a really good show right now.
It is.
I think my main strategy of mill isn't going to go well with that Jace though.
No.
Fair
Probably
enough.
not.
Totally fair.
So maybe stop milling us.
But chat says they definitely want to see the Rona KO.
Yeah.
So I'm still on board for that.
I kind of want to see it too, but just not me. Just don't kill me.
Just not you. My
Okay,
turn
what-
there, Andy?
It is, yes. Sorry,
Okay,
I passed.
untap. Draw. All right. I'm going to play Plains. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For Tendershoot Dryad.
Oh.
Seriously?
That's
I'm sorry, Lesley. Yeah, and I'm gonna swing with
So
5
disappointing.
at Coil.
I have no blocks.
Yeah, and that's
Oh.
it for
There's
my turn.
Definitely some hate coming from last game, I think.
There is.
Maybe.
I feel it. I'm going to untap, and then at my upkeep you
I
get
make a
Sapperling.
Yeah.
Chat is going to give me 132 turns to kill with the Rona.
I am going to tap 3 to cast a Mana Geode, allowing me to scry 1. Oh man, I like that card, but I think I'm putting it on the bottom. And then I am going to tap 3. to cast Eternal of Harsh Truths.
Okay.
It is a 1/3 with Afflict 2, so whenever it gets blocked, if any player loses 2 life. But it says whenever Eternal of Harsh Truths attacks and isn't blocked, draw a card.
Right.
And then I will pass the turn after that.
Another sap.
I am very disappointed in you.
I know. I got it and you didn't.
I'm gonna Assassin's Trophy it.
Oh, Lesley.
That's fair.
I get a mana though, right?
You
Yeah, you
also
sure do.
you did have the city's blessing. If you have anything else that cares about it,
Oh,
you have
yes, I
Ascended.
did, didn't I?
Hashtag blessed.
I'm gonna tap 2 to play Fungal Plots.
Does the Assassin's Trophy make this come in tapped? I can't remember.
Basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle their libraries.
Oh,
Not
untapped.
tapped.
It's
Okay.
Nice.
untapped.
And then I am going to pay 2 to exile a creature card from my graveyard to make a Saproline. I will, because of Yara, I'm going to exile Yara.
Sad.
Sad face. I'm going to create an adorable Saproline. And then I'm going to +2 Baraska. And I'm going to sacrifice the Saproline to draw a card.
Okay, it's coming back. Whose turn was it? I don't even remember.
It was the end of Leslie's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
We're
right.
back. I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to untap Basalt Monolith at end of turn.
Yep.
And then I untap. And I'm going to draw for turn. All right.
Shaking in my boots.
I'm going to pay 4 to play Jace, Wielder of Mysteries.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Comes in at 4.
Is this followed by a Mesmeric Orb?
And then
Is it a Mesmeric Orb? I got 1 blue. I'm a spell pierce your Mesmeric Orb.
it's entirely possible, right? Let's see. I am going to pay 3. I'm going to transmute Muddle the Mixture to search for a card with CMC 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be Mesmeric Orb. So unless someone's got something, we lose.
Put that into my hand.
Do
And
you
then I'm
tell
gonna
us
cast-
what you're doing?
So I put Mesmeric Orb in my hand, and then I cast Mesmeric Orb. So Mesmeric Orb says whenever a permanent you control becomes untapped, you mill the top card of your library.
That's
So-
everyone?
That's
No, just him.
everyone.
Well, yeah, everyone would have that when they untap, yeah.
Correct.
Oh.
So what he's going to do is
So
tap
I'm
his...
gonna
Yeah, go ahead. You can
Tap
explain the
Basalt Monolith for 3 mana. And then Basalt Monolith has pay 3 mana to untap it. So you untap it, which mills you 1.
He's just gonna keep doing it. 'cause
And
he's
then you
got
pay
Jace.
3. So I'm gonna mill.
Oh, and you have Jace out.
And he has
Jace.
Jace out. Yep.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna +1 Jace to put his trigger on the stack. And then in response, I'm gonna mill my deck.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm glad it worked for you.
So I did that,
Yep.
and now I attempt to draw a card with no cards in my library. Do I do it?
I have no response.
Yeah, I have nothing.
I was afraid because Coil had a blue up, and I was like, "Well, Stifle's a thing." So maybe
I don't play it.
I was like, "Uh-oh."
No counter
Good
spells.
game.
Hey,
Good
good game.
game.
All
That's
right.
cool that happened. That's cool.
Well, thank you guys so much for playing with us. That was a delight. For those of the people that are in chat, why don't you tell them where they can find you?
Yeah, so you can find me on Twitter at ATFlory. You can see that right there on my name. You can also find our podcast, the Guardian Project Podcast, on Twitter at GuardianPod. And you can find us on our website, guardianprojectpodcast.com. We record new episodes every Wednesday. Coyle, where can they find you?
Yeah, it's Mike Coyle, aka Worm Coil Engine. You can find me on Twitter at WormCoilEngine.
Thank you guys so much for having us on. This was really fun.
Yeah,
I didn't know if I was going to be able to make this come together, but
that's awesome.
We got to do something with Rona, and that was.
What should our challenge be, chat?
Yeah, what's the next challenge?
Yes, what is the next challenge? I love challenges. Give us a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I like budget challenge. We've done budget challenges.
Like
you got to
budget
make your deck
challenges.
$25 or less, or.
Ooh, $25 or less.
Well, if you think of a challenge for us, let us know. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook and all the places, and yeah, we'll see if we can let these guys know.
Popper
and
EDH. I like Popper.
Ooh, Popper.
So how do you do that with the commander? Except the commander, then?
Do an uncommon commander and then Popper 99, or
I think you can also just pick just any creature, right? In Popper as well for commander?
You can. There should be a ban list, though.
Oh, okay. We'll have to check for it.
Any
uncommon as a commander.
Let's do it.
There should be a ban list for that, too.
Any uncommon?
I can play.
Oh.
What's the green-black elf? The green-black that whenever it comes into play, each target opponent loses life equal to your elf.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Oh.
That seems kind of cool.
For you, baby.
We actually
We
actually did an episode on our podcast about uncommon creatures as commanders.
We did.
Oh.
So we can go back to that episode if we can't remember anything and find out what's broken and what's not.
It's been a couple months. I'll have to go check that episode back out. Yeah, we did talk about that last year.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It was earlier this year. I don't remember.
I think it was earlier
time
this
anymore?
year.
What is time anymore?
What is time?
Darn good
Where
question.
is it?
Darn
Don't
good
even know.
question. Cool.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for playing with us, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.